mode, Megatron. I have the target in sight, but I feel like someone's watching me. Clever girl. What's up? I'm the Canadia reviewer doing a new video for you guys, and this time I am so happy that Jurassic World has finally released. I mean, this is going to be awesome. It has dinosaurs, and that's pretty much all you need. I mean, it's a Jurassic Park sequel. I mean, those have always worked in the past, right? I mean, with the Lost World, with Jurassic Park with Jurassic Park. Though there's some I don't understand. What's with the cross-genetics of the incineration phenomenon Source Rex? Is that stupid because, oh, it's going to eat your face, nom nom nom, it's a bad thing to make this, but it's a bad idea because it looks stupid. I mean, look at all the stupid changes they've made to dinosaurs. A pteranodon with 2 heads, so it can argue with itself. A Tyrannosaurus Rex with horns. They've ruined my childhood with these little horns. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? I did love Lavasaurs. With the top hat. You know, with all this, I'm glad that the Velociraptor isn't screwed up. So Hasbro tried to screw it up. This is Dinobot Slash. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at him, shall we? Clever girl. So here is Autobot Slash in his robot mode, and as a Velociraptor, he actually looks pretty good. You know, he's got the Velociraptor traits, and he even has a bunch of spikes to represent the feathers that the Velociraptors are now known to have, probably as theorized or something, or proven. I don't keep up with dinosaur mythology. Do you expect me to? No, he has a moving jaw, and a moving upper jaw. Unfortunately, when you move his upper jaw, he looks retarded. Sorry about that. Don't be offended. He's got axe elbows. Why? Because why the hell not? No, seriously, why the hell not? Don't you want axe elbows? Aren't you jelly? He's got evil red eyes, and his hands are even eviler with his evil rubbing of the hands. Yes. I guess you can say this is kind of a gimmick with the tail whip, but unfortunately it feels like it could crack at any point when you do that. Especially if you do it too much, so I wouldn't recommend using that. Hello! This is a little something silly and perverted, but if you mistransform him, you get this. I feel ever so lonely. What's this? His articulation is quite decent. I mean, he's got some pretty good articulation, but unfortunately this belly fatness, which is so cute and chubby because he's fat, unfortunately that gets in the way of the elbows, especially when you have the blades attached, so that's a little unfortunate. He's got a little bit of head articulation, but very minor. And he can do flips! And he's also best friends with Chris Pratt. So with that being said, there is Dinobot Slash. Let's go on to robot mode. Yes! Oh man, I can't wait to be in Age of Extinction. Yeah, I just want to say you've been cut from the movie. You alright? Okay. So here's Slash and his robot. So here's Slash. So here's Slash in his robot mode. And as you can clearly tell by that little lame intro, he doesn't stand too well. These ball joints are way too loose. Even during transformation they like to pop off, so it's not that fun. It's not enjoyable. No, it's not. I will say something though, that head sculpt is amazing. Look at that nice look. Oh grr. Although I don't get why he has the hats for one of the YMCA guys. What's a YMCA? With that being said, I guess I kinda like the feathered leg things, and he actually does have waist articulation, so he has some good things, but he has a lot of flaws. I mean, he's got some very innovative things, like the transformation is very creative for this Dinobot, but he has too many flaws to make him a good figure. I mean, his legs are so thin, which aesthetic-wise, I get what they're going for, but it just doesn't really work. His arms are a little too bulky, and he doesn't have any wrist articulation, which I think he's the worst one to not have the wrist articulation. I think this guy really needs it. It really doesn't work without it, honestly. And the shoulder pauldron things, I don't like. I guess you could put the weapons in the arms, and I guess that's cool. I mean, if you want him to go Super Saiyan, you can. He's also got a ponytail. That's fun. He's got a bunch of hatchets, so he's a lumberjack, and he's okay. He wears woman's clothing and is not afraid to say it, and I don't think he wants people to judge him, although if you judge him, well, that's just your beef. Don't judge me for wearing woman's clothing. Apparently in Age of Extinction there was supposed to be an army for these guys, so I guess you can buy a bunch of them in army build. Sorry, I had a moment of I don't like you. I guess his tail action can still be used, but... Whoa. Unfortunate thing is that his legs don't really plug into anything, so that's not fun. But he also looks like... He looks like Kindergartner, and Smurf has sneezed on him to make him these colors. I do, however, like the legs for one thing. I like how the head's being used and incorporated. I think that's very nice, and a nice little touch. That's a little awkward and weird. His claws just hang off the side of his arms, so that's kind of unfortunate. But then again, these also hang off on his shoulders. Not good. I mean, he's got some good stuff going for him, and some creative and very fun and very imaginative things, but a lot of it gets in the way. So, it's unfortunate. It is what it is. Basically, I'm just gonna say, the Velociraptor mode is cool, but it does have some problems. Its transformation does have some creative notes to it, but the robot mode fails because they try to make so many good things with the transformation. It's not aesthetically pleasing, and the ball joints aren't right. I also don't like that he doesn't have wrist articulation, so this isn't really the best thing. Do I think it's the worst thing for the movie line as a whole? Probably not, but as a Dinobot, I think he's the weakest. But there is one good thing about him. He can teach kids how to wash their hands. A rooster has got to throw up sometime.